Hey everyone, welcome to the video. The reason I were here is because something, broke. Basically, while recording episode 3, I had some issues with the audio not recording, which sucks, but basically, we had a mining episode, some crazy stuff happened, so now I'll go over a review of everything that happened, so let's get into it. The first thing that happened is we found a horse, or we rescued the donkey we had found. We found a good cave to mine in. We got lots of iron, and I mean tons and tons of iron. We found grottles, a lot of grottles, which basically give us a lot of diamonds, which is pretty good. They're one of the mobs in Mousie's mobs, which I'll elaborate on later. On top of that, we found a ruined nether portal in the cave, which I thought was pretty cool. I didn't know that was possible, but kind of a cool little discovery. We also almost died right here. Actually, I think we did die here. Let's see. Yeah, we got bombarded by a lot of mobs here and ended up dying, which sucked because we lost our levels. That's what happened. We then made a diamond sword with the diamonds we got from the grottles, just because I wanted to flex that I had it. This is me showing how many more grottles we found. We found tons and tons of them. We had so much diamonds from it, so we're able to get quite a bit of stuff. This is me finding emeralds, which I just thought was pretty cool. It's kind of a rare thing to find. And then we were exploring quite far in the caves, and we ended up coming across a zombie spawner, which is very cool and is what led into this episode. So basically I wanted to show you guys this because I was quite sad we lost the audio for this episode because quite a bit happened, but I hope you guys do enjoy the next episode. I think it came out really good. Sorry if the audio sounds bad. I'm recording this pretty late, but in the spawner in the dungeon, we found quite good stuff. We found a music disc, enchanted golden apple, some buckets, horse armor, a lot of gunpowder, obviously, just regular mob loot. In this one, we found more horse armor, gunpowder, bones. You know what you find in here. But we also found a music disc called Other Side, which I'd never heard before, but apparently it's a new one, so I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, that's what we found here. I then made the choice to dig straight up without having a pickaxe, which proved to be a bad idea because of how long it took, but I chose to do it anyway, and this was me finally reaching the surface. So, I guess there you go. That's basically all the events that led up to this episode, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys there. Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 3 of Squab Survival. I'm sure I caught y'all up on what happened, so I guess let's get into it. But yeah, so at this point, from the diamonds we were able to get from the, I believe they're called grottles, we were able to get a pickaxe, a sword, and an axe. So we got a pretty good amount of stuff here. We got armor, obviously, and of course we have our shield, but on top of that we have our house here, which I purposefully didn't show me updating it in the recap just because I thought I could show it off now. So we have added a a little balcony type of thing here. We got a horse and we have a donkey. I rescued the donkey, which was over there. And this is what the house looks like. We got some windows now. When we come in, okay, so we have this little section, which is just a crafting table, some storage. We have our furnaces with a bunch of iron that I smelted just a little bit ago. We have I made a jukebox, which I know a lot of people would judge me for, but we got 2 discs. Well, technically 1, because the other one is 13. But we got 2 discs from the from the dungeon, so I thought we could make a music player, because I never do that. So there's also a new disc I've never heard before. It's called Other Side. So let's listen to it. Well, that sounds great. I like that music disc a lot. It's very nice. But on top of that, so we have this little section here where we come down. We have what's it called? We have our new windows. I put in a staircase just because I thought it would look nice for, you know, our little base here, rather than just having the ladder, as well as moving the single door, which was in the middle, to making it into a double door for the staircase. Which one coming up, we have our bed here. Not much up here, but we have our little balcony, which I think looks pretty good. So there's also our horse there. But yes, this is our base for right now. Let's go to bed. And today I'd like to work on making a what would you call it? I forget what you would call it. It's sort of a what is it called? I'm not sure actually. An XP farm, I think, is what you would call it. So I think having an XP farm is going to be really helpful. Plus, I've never actually made one of those before, so I think it should be kind of fun to make one. Just because I'm sort of with this series also trying to learn a bit more about Minecraft, so like stuff like redstone, and stuff like that. So I already made a design in creative mode for preparation for this, so I'm a little nervous, but I think we can do it. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sad about the audio corruption with the last episode, just because I think I mean, it was a kind of a boring one, or not boring, but like it was sort of a like I think it was a nice calm episode, and then a lot of stuff ended up happening, which I think was pretty interesting. But it's kind of a shame that it ended up breaking, because I think it was a pretty cool episode that I think you guys would have enjoyed. But it's, you know, it happens. Hopefully it shouldn't happen again. It was because I was I typically, I'm not trying to get too into it, but I like to use a audio recording software on top of a video recording, and then I was like, that's what I like to do. It is a little annoying to sync the audio with the gameplay, but you know, it's not a big deal, which I normally do, but this time I decided, you know what, I'm gonna change that up a bit, and I'm gonna do basically I'm gonna do, oh yeah, there was also iron here when I was digging back up, and apparently there was a whole cave right here, which I did not realize. Okay. blocks. There's a second one. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, let's just block this off. I don't want to have to deal with that. But anyway, yeah, so I decided, you know what, it might be easier if I just record from the software that I normally use, which I thought that would be easier. And then my audio got corrupted and the whole episode, you know, obviously. I mean, technically I could have tried to do something with like a voiceover, but it wouldn't be the same, and I thought, you know, we might as well just continue the playthrough. I think it'd be more fun if I just do that. So that's what I decided to do, which I hope is okay. I mean, I think it's not the worst thing in the world, obviously. I think, like, obviously it sucks that we're gonna have some stuff missing, but, you know, it's not the biggest deal. So I hope y'all are good with that, and you guys still enjoyed the episode. That's what matters. So yeah, we have a spawner here, which I'm pretty excited to work with, because I think it's gonna be really good. But let me see. So I'm trying to just sort of block all this off in case any other mobs try and come in. So for the spawner, I believe. Okay. So, well, okay. I sort of want to get it working and then start trying to make it look a little bit nicer. Is what I'd like to do. So I think we had, it goes 2 below it. Okay. So we're going to try and make this work best we can. And then, yeah, like I said, we're going to try and get in here and make it look nicer. Because I don't just want to have just a spawner. You know, I think it's a little boring to just have that. We're also going to want to make a way out of here. So we're gonna see what we could do about that. But I'm gonna clear out some room for this, and I'll see you guys in 1 second. But yeah, thank you guys for all the support on episode 1. We ended up getting, you know, quite a lot of people seeing that one, and I just want to say thank you guys for checking out the series. I think I'm really excited to continue this. I mainly want to make a lot of this, like, series into, well, obviously just sort of like calm gameplay, you know, nothing too over edited, just because I think personally, I felt recently that the space for stuff like Minecraft have been very oversaturated lately, which I don't think is a bad thing, but I think, you know, a lot of people have been sort of craving that old YouTube feel where things are just sort of more calm, and I know I've been wanting that as well. So I feel like for anyone who is interested in that sort of thing, I hope my series can kind of help, you know, get to that point. Which, by the way, I do hear a lot of that nowadays, where it's like, oh, the new YouTube is so, like, oversaturated and all that. But I just want anyone who, you know, maybe likes that content, or, you know, makes that content themselves, I want you to know it's not a bad thing to make that sort of stuff. I think it's great, actually, and I know the amount of time it takes to make those sort of videos. It is so much work. I just think people have been more wanting something that feels more calm, like stuff that just people can relax to rather than engage, right? At least that's kind of how I think about it. But when I say, like, that, you know, stuff, like, when I say stuff about it, I don't want people to think I'm, like, hating on it, because I know how much work goes into that sort of stuff. It's just not for me personally. Even though I love editing, I think editing is really fun. And before starting this channel, I had a video planned about one of my favorite games, Lethal League, Blaze, and for anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's basically a fighting game. And yeah, it's one of my favorite games I've ever played. And, wait, let me just see how this works. Okay, I don't actually know how much we need for this, so we're just gonna look here and see that actually works. We could probably even do it just like this. I believe, at least. This should work. I think we're gonna go one on this side and one on this side. Maybe two on both sides, but anyway. But yeah, for anyone curious, yeah, Lethal League is like a fighting game where instead of just like hitting the other player, there's like a ball. And it's like, has no gravity. I don't know, it's a really cool game. But not many people play it, and not many people know about it, where I think more people should, because I think it's a really cool fighting game that, you know, I think you have to play really differently than most standard games, most, you know, typical fighting games. But this is besides the point. I I love that game like a ton, and I created a video about it to, again, like I said, to sort of get people to know about it. But I kept wanting it to be better, and I wanted it to be, well, perfect in my eyes, right? Like I'm a perfectionist when it comes to things, and I was working on that video for literal months and months. And it was a 5-minute video. If I were to tell you, oh, it was like an hour-long video, maybe that makes more sense. But no, it was a 5-minute video that I was working on for literal months. And I realized that's not what I want, you know? I don't want to be putting months and months and months of effort into a 5-minute video that I'm still not happy with. Because even now, I'm still not really happy with it. And I'm more than happy to put in months of work into anything I make. Currently, I've been, because I like to draw as well. I've been creating an artwork of basically just a bunch of my favorite characters from video games and stuff, right? But I've been making this to sort of like just show off the stuff I love, right? But I've been working on it since, I don't even know, it's been a while. I mean, I think it's been around a month at this point. But I'm happy to spend a lot of time on something that I'm proud of, even if it takes a long time, you know? I'm more than happy to do that if I'm happy with it. But I just wasn't happy with what I was making. And I realized it's because I personally just didn't enjoy the process of how I was editing it, of how it needed to be, or how I felt it needed to be with the current YouTube space. And that was frustrating because I just wanted it to be, like I said, perfect to at least what I thought would be good, you know? But I think, like, a big thing with my channel is I'm not scared of editing too much, right? Like, on the last episode, I decided, hey, you know what, I'm gonna edit, like, I decided to do a segment where it was just me, you know, chopping trees for the wood for our house, and I went in and I literally learned this command on Bedrock, which is like the camera command. And I learned how to do that just for that segment because I thought it'd be funny to use that to make something like cinematic of just me chopping trees down. Which it wasn't perfect or anything, but it was fun to like learn how to do that and make a little segment, even if it was like 15 seconds. It was still fun to learn. So it's not that I'm ever scared to like edit more on the series or on this like channel. It's just, you know, with what I was doing, it just wasn't fun to me, and with what I'm doing now, I'm having a lot more fun, and I feel a lot more like free to do what I enjoy doing. I think I made it too big, it seems like. Yeah, I think that's what happened. So I think I need to cut it down to like this. Let me see if that works. It looks like that might work. I'm not exactly sure. I hope I didn't, like miscalculate it. I don't think I did, but now I'm a little nervous about that. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this so badly. Let's see. That's how you're supposed to do it. Okay, I did everything like one block too far out. But there we go. So this should work now. Which I don't even mind having this other stuff here. So we're gonna go back to the surface to make sure everything's good to go. Let's get going up. Which we will make a actual proper way to get up soon. Just you know, sorta haven't done that yet. We'll get there though, we'll get there. Trust. Sounds like it might be nighttime. Maybe not. Might just be like zombies above us or something. Oh no, yeah, it's definitely nighttime. Okay. Do you see that? Is that like slingshot? I can't tell if I was lagging or what. Also, wow. Yeah, I needed to get out of there. Wow, okay, yeah. Let me put like a torch over here. Just to remember, or at least try to put a torch down. My god. Okay. Yeah, there was a lot of mobs right there. Wow. I'm not sure where home is. Which also, I don't want to be running right now. Just because of, well, you know. I don't want to waste my hunger bars. Okay, I don't know why my food isn't in my inventory. Let's do that real quick. Okay, let's get out of here. Or at least try to. I think our house should be around this way. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys are having a good day, you know. But yeah, I'm really excited to continue the series. I have pretty big plans, I guess you could call it. Not like huge plans for this. I honestly just really want this series to I want to just build a lot, you know, because I love to build, honestly. Which we're going to get shot by this dude. He missed, though. That's good. We actually didn't have to deal with too much there, surprisingly. But yeah, let's go to sleep. My bad. Alright, let's keep making that. So I'm actually going to switch over to my other worlds real quick, and I'm going to make sure I have all the dimensions and everything down, and then we are going to try and keep making this XP farm. So I'll see you guys when I know more. So here is my creative world. Just you know, got some stuff. Here's the house that we built. But so here's sort of the design I wanted to go for. So as you can see, that's kind of what we're going for. So let me just take the dimensions of everything and make sure everything works. Which, if I made this correctly, everything should hopefully work. Okay. But yeah, so just got the dimensions. So I need to remember 10 blocks down. That's the goal. Okay, we're back, and what we're gonna do is grab enough wood. We're gonna go get some water, which I think the rest of my water's out there, so we're also gonna grab this because we're gonna need it. I wish I grabbed literally just one more because that's all we need. My bucket should be here. Yeah, okay, perfect. And then I made an infinite water source here, so just to use quickly. Alright, let's go back and hopefully everything should work now. Actually, before we go, I think we have another pickaxe we can use. So, let me just make sure we do. I mean, if not, I guess we could just make another one, but I don't really want to waste iron. Oh, do we seriously not have another pickaxe? Ugh, that should be fine. We'll have enough, we'll have enough. So, this design I made isn't too complicated. It's pretty simple. And I'm sure someone else has made this design as well. It's just first one I've made, like on my own. Yeah, I mean, it's not like super complex or anything, so I'm sure other people have made this, but and if there's any way I can improve it, let me know if you guys would like me to improve it, but I think it should work fine with how I have tested it out on my world, so I'm hoping it should work. Here, you know what, we're just gonna dig down for now, and then we'll replace this stuff later. We're gonna cover it all up and then put something over it. And here we are. Nice. So I'm actually just quickly going to make infinite water source here for no real reason, just because I think it might not be the worst idea in case anything breaks. Okay, so I think everything is the right amount. Let me see, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the right amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay, so now we got the right amount here. So, boom, there we go. So this should be the basic idea of it. Nothing too complicated. So now we're gonna go 10 down, so 1 and 10. So this is gonna be where our dripstone lives, right here. And that's gonna be over in a hopper. Which, yeah, dripstone hurts quite a bit, so yeah, I think this design should work. Oh, I forgot that was there. We're just gonna build up from the side here. Yeah, I am planning on making this look nice. Leave a comment if you guys can think of any cool like ideas of how to sort of disguise this in a nicer way. Because I could think of some stuff, but you know, if anyone has any ideas, I'd love to hear them. So, yeah, so we're just gonna go up from here. Alright, well, that's not good, but it's whatever. And there we go, nice. So now we could just sort of go up. And perfect. So we obviously don't want to fall down there, ideally. But okay, so as for how we're going to access it, we want to go to here. I'm sort of just thinking of having something like this here. I think this should work, which we do have a water bucket. So let me think. So we're on here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Now let's just dig this way and see if this is the right amount. There we go. Look at that. Now we have a perfect opening into over here, and we should be... This should work now. Perfect. So obviously this is just something very simple, but then we're gonna put a water bucket here, and I'd like to make a route back up. So we're just gonna put a crafting table here. Do we still have those chests on us? Yes, we do actually. So ideally, this is how the design should go. So we're gonna have hoppers here, and then they're gonna connect up to the chests, which should be right here. And then we're gonna be here. So this is how the design should go. Can we make... Yes, we can. Just to sort of make it fit in a bit, we'll just use the deep slate like that. I think that looks pretty good. So... something sort of like this. I think this works well. Then we're gonna go like this, and I think this is enough space to just sort of swipe at them down here. So that works pretty good. Sorry about that. I was responding to my girlfriend. Okay. So we're going to make a bunch of sticks. So we're gonna do this, which is quite a bit of sticks, and we're gonna see how many ladders that makes us. Probably nowhere near enough, because ladders in Minecraft cost way too much. Yeah, wow, that was not anywhere near enough, but okay. So I think we're just gonna make the rest of our wood into more sticks, which is so many sticks. I think that's all the sticks we can make. And then with that, I'm trying to... Sorry, this the creative menu has always been so hard to navigate for me. Okay, so there we go. Okay, and okay, we've made all the ladders we can make. Alright, I guess we could make more if we need to, but I think this should be enough. If it's not, that's just crazy. But I'd like it to just sort of be like a quick, easy drop into here, so... And then we can just sort of mine up. So we should always leave a 2-block gap where we can just sort of go on the top of the ladder and then mine. Like this, and then just sort of go like this, something like this. And then we also need to do this side as well, because we can't just mine the one side, we need both, so we can drop in as well. So I'm probably just gonna mine all this, and then we're gonna test out the thing to make sure it all works in a little bit once I'm ready. Once I have it all done, we're gonna try it out, see if it all works, and if it does, that'll be good. So I'll see you guys when I'm done making this massive tunnel up, and then maybe next episode we could decorate this. I guess we'll see. So I'll see you guys when I'm done making this. Okay, we made it back to the surface, and we are going back to the house now. I think it is probably smart to create a pickaxe that we could use, because obviously ours is actually almost done. So, and I did not mean to leave that open originally. But yeah, we made it back. There's quite a few mobs, but we're good. But anyway, so we're gonna go down there, and we're just gonna see if it works. I think it should work. Hopefully, that's the idea. But I say we should quickly just make a pickaxe, just to make sure everything works. Because I don't really want us to be losing our diamond pickaxe right away. Okay, let me just find that creeper, because I don't want to have to deal with him later. Okay. I think we could blow him up in the water, because that'd be pretty helpful, actually. There we go, that worked. guys, I think with this series I'm getting better at dealing with creepers. I think that's what I'm realizing. We also did run out of torches, but I mean it's not a big deal, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna create like a little, I mean it's not too hard to find, it shouldn't be. It's just sort of over here. So we're probably gonna cut down some trees, make a pathway, just to make sure we can find it easily. And then, yeah, next episode I'd like to decorate it, make it look good. And then, yeah, we can, I don't even know what I want to build next, because I kind of want to make, like, I don't know, if you guys have any ideas of what we should make, let me know, because we got a lot of survival stuff we gotta make. I kind of want to make a place for, also I think I lost it, so yeah, maybe a good idea to start making a path sooner than later. Is it here? It is not here. Let's see. But anyway, let me just find this and then we'll continue. This isn't it, but I found something. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Should we investigate? We're gonna have to block it off anyway. Alright, let's go investigate, and hopefully, unless I already lost it. I think I'm really bad with losing stuff. It's seeming like, what is this? I don't know. Oh, I do know what this is actually. Huh. Alright, so this is the original hole that we were using. I guess I never blocked it off. I thought I did, but apparently not. Yeah, we're just gonna block this off with some dirt. Alright, there we go. But yeah, anyway, back to finding the actual hole that we're using. Guys, I cannot find this hole anywhere. I don't know how I lost it. I was thinking to myself as I got out, I was like, oh, maybe I should make a like a easy way to find it, like just make a little structure. Just really quick, and I saw those mobs and I just started running. And now I'm wishing I didn't do that. Didn't I come from here? I want to make sure it works before we end the episode. Holy crap, guys, I just came across a pink sheep while still searching for this. Like a natural one. Wow. You think we could save it? I think we might be able to keep it. I don't know though. We'll have to I don't even know how we'll do it. I have a shovel actually. We could quickly like box it up, I guess. Cuz I'd like to keep it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that works. Do something quick. There we go. Alright, let's go get a lead and then I don't even know, just like take it back, I guess. But as for sort of some of my ideas I wanted to maybe do next episode, I wanted to either make a storage like place, because I don't really like keeping my house and storage in the same like spot, I guess. Or what am I doing? I don't know why I came up here. Or I'd like to maybe make a, oh wait, do we not have any more leads? We don't. Although I do see something that could help us get some more leads real quick. Let's see if we can, excuse me, I kind of need those leads from you. Sorry about that. Excuse me, guys. Yep. Alright, but yeah, let's get this, pink sheep and then... No way. It despawns that quick? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No. You know what? We're gonna make like a gravestone here just for it. Because I think that'd be kind of cool. We're just gonna put this here and we'll make a grave for this guy. Oh, that sucks. Man. And I still haven't even found the hole. I decided to turn off coordinates just because I thought, I don't know, I kind of don't like having them on the screen. It kind of removes from the immersion of it, I feel like, of the game. But ever since I did that, I feel like I've been regretting it. It's about to go. The day's about to be over. It's been a whole day of just looking for it. That's crazy. Wow. Here's the thing. Okay, this is here. So I feel like it has to be close to here, because this is where we originally came out. But because I mean the thing shouldn't be too far from there, right? But and I haven't been able to find any hole close to it. I mean, I know we also like I don't even know, because where we came out of here, because obviously we found out that this spot is like, is it here? Where is it? But obviously we found that, like, I'm pretty sure it's like right over here. I think I'm just missing it because I feel like I remember this is where we came out. But there is also creepers after us, so maybe we should just go to sleep. I don't know. Oh wait, I see a torch. I think it's there. I think I just found it. At least I'm hoping. Cause I'd rather find it now. Oh, we never even picked up the leads. Or we'll just leave those for now, because I feel like leads are way more valuable than just... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I feel like leads are way more valuable than 3 pieces of cobblestone, to be honest. Okay, I think we just about found it. Let's hope so. Okay, that zombie is after us, but I honestly don't really care right now. I'm just trying to find this. Okay, let's hope that we can find this now. I'm sure we can, because I'm pretty sure I know where it is. There it is. Okay, we're gonna make a little tower here just to remember it. To be able to remember where it is. That should be tall enough for now. Okay, and let's go down. There we go. I forgot we need one more. Actually, okay, so while I was making it, I did find a cave, like, while going up. Which I'm thinking may have dripstone, or at least might be able to lead us to some dripstone, hopefully. If not, I mean, I know where we can find some, but it'd be crazy if we could just find some here. Well, there's like nothing in this cave. I mean, I've actually seen quite a bit of iron, but nothing. It's not a very big cave is what I mean. Does it? Huh. It's kind of a weird cave, actually. Okay, well, I guess we gotta go find one more piece of dripstone. Or I guess, instead of doing that, we could also just turn it on and, just see if the whole, if it just sort of works. Okay, well, that's not great. Okay, obviously, it's not gonna be the best, but it should hopefully work, and that's the goal. Okay, let's go. So they should drop down into here, then from here we just sort of chop them, which I'm also starting to realize we probably don't want those sections with the torches because baby zombies will go in there, but you know, we can always just sort of get rid of that, and then put torches in here instead. Huh. Okay. Let's see if we can break these torches here. It's so hard to line this up with the joystick. There we go. And then we do the same here. Perfect. That should work. And then I'm planning on having what are they called? Hoppers here. Not hopper. Is it hopper? Yeah, hoppers. That will go into the chest, and then we can get our stuff, and we'll have one more dripstone here, and everything should work. So it should be working. I think it works better. Oh my god. I just realized I'm dumb. I messed it up. It's all supposed to be like one higher. Wow, I can't believe I messed that up. Okay, wow. Okay, well, I'm not gonna bore you guys with watching that. This is all supposed to be, all this layer is supposed to be one lower. So I'm gonna have to fix that, but I'll do that off camera. And hopefully next episode I'll have it working so we can just sort of make it look better. So again, if you guys have any ideas on how to sort of, you know, spruce up this little section, make it look a little nicer, let me know, because I'm more than happy to take suggestions. I think we can create something really cool. So yeah, just let me know, guys. But if you enjoyed the video, or at least stuck all the way through it, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you'd like, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.